Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Attention all true NBA fans, it's time to register for
When I
spring
go to
sports.
Salzburg.
Kids ages 8 through 17 are invited to learn basketball skills and meet friends while improving their game at the same time. If you still want to be a part of any upcoming home games, please visit us
That's
online at
amazing. Like, I'm a center that can shoot better than.
Our broadcast tonight coming to you from New York City, amid all the hustle and bustle of the streets of Manhattan. 2K Sports presents the NBA Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. So the Nets starting five. We've got Harris, Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Taurean Prince, and it's Allen in at center. And for the Knicks, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Shea is out there with Trier, and it's Morris in at the small forward position. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Here's Irving. Allen outside to the middle. Here's Prince. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Shea passes to Morris. Back to Shea, 18 feet out. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Irving. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
And it's sent back by Allen.
It's really hard to shoot over Allen, which is probably why you shouldn't try to do it.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
The 18-footer is off from Shea.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of
I'm rather finish party, okay?
space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
From deep. Kept alive.
Well, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
Shea outside. Morris against Harris. Shot to stop the run, and the layup is good. And that's now 6 points for Shea.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Outside Irving. From the arc. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, completely inexcusable and unacceptable when you don't box out Allen. This guy is a monster as an offensive rebounder.
Now here's Shea. He's tightly guarded. And it's sent back by Allen. To the paint. Here's Harris. And it's sent back by Morris.
And a rare block shot from Morris. Anticipates the move and just times it out perfectly.
and he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Really left alone that time.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Changes for Brooklyn. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Temple comes in for Karis LeVert. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Chandler finds Temple. Now here's Jordan. The shot comes out. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Setting the floor for the Nets. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Garrett Temple. And it's Wilson Chandler. And it's Taurean Prince. And it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Down low. That's good from Chandler on the assist by Prince. Chandler's got the lead up to 11 now for Brooklyn.
And this guy has great physicality. I mean, it's understated in some cases, but he absorbs contact well and finds a way to finish despite being hit.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, before he became a head coach in Memphis and New York, David Fizdale spent 8 seasons as an assistant under Eric Spoelstra in Miami. Now, Spo said he's a brilliant basketball mind that has exceptional gold standard level communication skills. One of the most talented coaches I've been around. So Kevin, Fizdale is highly respected.
David, he sure is. Great reputation. Now getting his shot. Thank you so much. Knicks trail by 11. And a deep three from Jay. But they'll get another chance. And Morris throws it down.
Terrific score there off the miss by Morris. Doesn't get a ton of offensive rebounds, but making that one count.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nets.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Dinwiddie wide open. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And it's 6 points for Spencer Dinwiddie. Inside, here's Robinson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Dinwiddie passes to Harris. Back to Dinwiddie. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
Shea with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Jordan with the rebound.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
And they double up Jay, and there's the pass to Morris. Here's Robinson, and he lays it straight in. Robinson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Timeout called the Nets. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Stay hydrated.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Taj Gibson's checked in for Robinson. Portis comes in for Julius Randle. Kevin Knox is checked in for Morris. And it's Payton in for Shea. And then for Brooklyn, Jared Allen's checked in for Jordan. Caris LeVert comes in for Garrett Temple. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Knicks trail by 13. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Knox. Pass to Trier for three. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the Nets with possession here. And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. 59 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Such a wide open look. LeVert's got his third basket of the night right there.
LeVert showing you can rise up from deep. A quality shooter when given room to fire.
To the right side. Portis in the post. LeVert defending. They get it back. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got his second bucket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now Harris. No points in the game yet for him. Shot clock at 3. Here's LeVert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
.12 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Knox. The layup off target. And we finish one half of basketball. Nets lead by 14. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You have to like what we're seeing from Spencer Dinwiddie.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Shea is out there with Trier, and it's Morris in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
It's the Nets now. They lead by 14. Here's Irving. It's good. Irving's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Nets.
Yeah, you know, you got to appreciate the speed of Kyrie Irving. I mean, incredible at finding different ways to get to the basket, and he is not afraid of anybody.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
After a first half where he had just 1 turnover, fellas, things have changed in the second. They're starting to pile up on him now.
Nets leading by 16. Dinwiddie kicks to Prince. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Prince has got his second basket of the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Allen finds Harris. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Dinwiddie passes to Allen. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Yeah, party.
Clock at 6. Harris kicks to Irving. Buries the long-range jumper. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
New York calls timeout. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
Looking to end the run. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws. It's on Jared Allen.
On the inside now, Che will battle you. He'll fight. He doesn't let contact rattle.
Good on the second free throw. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. There's the steal. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And there's the feed to Morris. And stolen by Irving. Okay, well, let's go down.
Right there and sit at the end of that carpet, that proper end, so we can have that whole chair. Hold it. Hold it with your hand. That thing gonna jump back. Hold it like that and put it through. Hold it with your other hand. The thing that is up in there, that white socket. Hold that. Don't you see it pulling from the wall? Hold it. Yeah. The height
As far as everybody being against him, I think it is his perception. As an example, my old teacher at my old school, every time I was for college, they would get someone else easier. I know for a fact that was hard. My parents know for a fact that was hard. They agree. He never takes responsibility.
David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, we all know that circumstances
Yeah, I feel
and
it.
time changes everything. In Dallas, Dennis Smith Jr. thought he was going to be the cornerstone. But with the arrival of Luka Doncic, everything changed. The promising point guard was traded to the Knicks, and Smith said it was important. It's a big opportunity, and I've just got to make the most of it. Kevin, we know one thing in New York, the ball is back in Smith's hands.
And DA, that's when he is at his best. Thank you. There's Trier with the 3. Here's Robinson, and it's sent back by Allen. That one good for 2. Brooklyn leading by 20. Irving passes to Prince. Back to Irving. Launches it. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Knicks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Randall right side over Prince. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, the creative finishing ability of Randall draws a lot of them.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. On the wing, Chandler. Baseline try. Basket good. Chandler's got 6 points.
I think you give Chandler any room to shoot from the mid-range, and he's going to burn you.
Shea with it. He's got 7. LeVert grabs the miss. Brooklyn's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Chandler's shot good.
Yeah, you know what? Dinwiddie is very dependable at serving his teammates on the court. Seems like a natural leader.
Knicks trail by 19. Shea inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jared Allen. The Knicks have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
You know, in talking to Shea's teammates, one of the takeaways is that he's terrific in the locker room, a really funny guy, and has a way of keeping everybody loose.
Ntilikina, he's checked in for New York.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball field.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And both free throws good for Shea. 20 seconds left in the third. Now here's LeVert. He's got 10. Dinwiddie outside. But they recover it. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for Brooklyn now, Dinwiddie runs the point with LeVert flanking him. Jared Allen is out there with Jordan. And it's Chandler in at the 3-set. Pass to Allen. Back to Dinwiddie. Jordan against Portis. Jordan kicks to Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Morris with the rebound. And Morris has got the ball here for New York. 17-point game.
Well, I think Shea catches a few people off guard with that pull-up jumper of his. They might have been looking for the drive there.
Chandler outside. The pass to Allen. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. LeVert against Payton. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Shea with it. He's against Allen. And it's sent back by Allen. And it's out of bounds. Last look for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Knox. And it's Trier in for Payton. And then for Brooklyn, Prince is checked in for Allen. Joe Harris comes in for Wilson Chandler. And Irving subbed in for Karis LeVert.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Randall's checked in for Bobby Portis.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Dinwiddie. Irving's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Knicks trail by 18. Shea drives in. And they double up Shea. Randall left side. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
The Nets making a switch here. Allen's checked in, and it's Irving missing. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Misses the wing 3.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Dinwiddie dishes to Prince. Kicks it to Allen. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. New York calls timeout.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball
is
the number one priority right now in that huddle.
Say what? My radio one day. Yo, thanks.
They've got to tighten it up.
Yo, thanks if you can hear me. And one day I hope you do.
Knicks trail by 18. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
CCS.
Here's Trier. Dinwiddie covering. Robinson for 3. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
Wait, no way.
Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth
my
quarter.
stream.
Irving passes to Allen. And here is Irving. Robinson with the block. And they'll keep possession. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Shea with the bucket.
Well, I think that's what you want to see. I mean, Shea not settling for a spot-up jumper, but driving the ball and scoring on the move.
And stolen by Shea. And Randall throws it down.
Just another way Randall can beat you. Good hands for the catch and finish at the rim.
Nets leading by 14. Dinwiddie outside. Outside Irving. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Trier passes to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Here's Irving. Passes it to Harris. Prince outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Nets.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Taj Gibson's checked in for Robinson. Portis comes in for Randall. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Morris. And Ellington is subbed in for Alonzo Trier.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They trail by 10. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shea outside. Left side Portis. He kicks it to Bullock. Lets it go from deep. Chandler with the rebound. Here's Pinson. And stolen by Shea. There's the lob to Portis. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And Gibson sends it back.
A good defender who uses his body well. Gibson is capable.
So